Hey everyone, Sally Matterson here coming to you live, your accountability coach, hashtag Shred Me Sally. Now, I have developed a new program, and this is called an advanced training cycle, and we're going through cycle 2 on Monday. But the reason I've developed this is because what I've found over the years, and this is particularly true when I was competing, is I'd have girls contact me and they'd say, "Oh, Sal, I want to look like you," or "I want to do a fitness model show because I want a better body." And I was like, okay, hold it. There's two things, all right, that you've got to consider. You either want a fitness model body and you want to maintain that, or you want to compete, because the two things are very different. So what I've found is that people want to have the shapely shoulders, they want the tiny waist, they want the glutes, they want all the proportional things that come with advanced training cycles, or hashtag train like a fitness model training, but they don't want the madness that comes. I mean, you guys that follow any fitness models on social media, you only see the end product. There's been probably 2 weeks of depleting and doing all this crazy stuff that you don't necessarily want to or have to do if you actually want that fitness model shape and fitness model look that you want to maintain. All right, when you're getting on stage, there's a lot of prep that goes involved with it that's not necessary if you just want the foundations or the methods for that type of training. So I felt like that was a bit of a niche, and drop a 1 if you're interested in this type of program. And there's a few things to consider. Firstly, a gym membership. I always say to my guys, I know a lot of the accountability guys, they've started working from home. They're getting quite confident now with basic training, so this would be a step up for them if they're already into strength training, or they're already into an accountability course. It's for somebody out there that also likes structure. So with advanced fitness model programming, you need to like structure. You need to have a little bit of repetition so that you get the gains that you're after. You get the glutes, you get the shoulders, you get the tiny waist. That's what we're after in fitness model programming. They're the proportions we want. You need to be consistent, obviously, but you need to love structured training, and this is true for me. I have a personality type that just loves knowing what I'm going to do when I get into the gym, and it's more results based. So drop a 2 if you're the type of person you go along to the gym and you go, I might just do a couple of lat pull downs, I might just do a couple of squats here. You don't have a structured training method, and the thing is, if you don't have structure, often you'll find that your efforts will be in vain and you're not getting the best outcome from your time. So if you want something that's extremely results based, I'd certainly consider going into one of our advanced training programs. The other thing I've found over time is that because people are loving accountability so much, they've done multiple rounds. I had one girl say last night, "Oh my goodness, I wish I found you years ago, Sally. I've been doing all the wrong things." And I get that quite a bit. And they've been involved in other popular online programs, but they say that there's nothing quite like having that next level service. So for someone that's been with me for many years, or maybe even been with me for a few accountability rounds, and they're like, "All right, I need to step it up," or "I want to go that next level, I'm ready for the next level of education in the weights room," then this would definitely suit you. I also recommend it for personal trainers because it will teach you the fundamentals of a structured program, a structured weekly overview. Fantastic for your clients' hormone health, fantastic for lifelong fat loss. And this is why I developed this program, because fitness model competing is not sustainable. You will never be able to maintain that look that you see on stage and all those popular photos that you see out there in social media. However, the principles of getting up to that is actually, there's some great stuff in that. So we actually want to adapt them as a foundation for hormone health, a foundation for lifelong fat loss. So I always talk about sustainability and lifelong fat loss, and that's what it's all about, is making sure that you're training with an objective, making sure that every session you're training with intention, and you're meeting your objectives. And then really at the end of the day, this is just for somebody that wants to look better at the beach. They don't necessarily want the competitive aspect. I myself, I'm very competitive, but I hung up my, my stripper shoes many years ago now. But for the competitive soul, then yeah, obviously competing is great. But if you just want to look like that big, that better fitness model body or bikini body, then you can apply these principles lifelong. So that's it from me today. There is accountability that goes with this programming. So obviously we have a 90 to 100% adherence in our groups. So with this, we also offer offer that accountability. Everything I do now, I prefer to have accountability with it, because I have found over the 4 years of doing online programming that accountability really is the missing link in these programs and people getting results. So if you want to join my team, jump on the link. And if you just want a standard accountability, so you're not quite ready to jump up to advanced, you can use the same link, because we will have a group 28 accountability group starting next Monday as well. So you've either got your advanced training cycle 2 or you'll have your standard accountability group 28. But that's it from me today. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. Again, you know, Sunshine Coast, what can I say? No, all smiles up here. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Thanks, guys.